You can spot me in the city building lobby with a sawed-off shot. He's screaming, drop it, this a rock.
Roy Jones Jr. 199 pounds for Roy Jones Jr.
Roy, I get a notification from one of my favorite subscribers that Roy Jones Jr. has a fight tonight. He has a fight tonight. Roy, please let this be a retirement fight. All right, man. This is ShowBizz the Adult. This video is going to be what caused the downfall of Roy Jones Jr. So I want to start off by saying Roy Jones Jr. is the best fighter I've ever seen. In his prime, he is the best fighter I've ever seen. I want to talk about the fastest fighter, the fastest hands I've ever seen.
The jabs, not really committing to the punch, really not offering any offensive up.
The most athletic fighter I've ever seen.
Now he puts power behind the right hand and down goes.
Extreme power in both hands.
Priority damage. Oh my. Big right hand by Roy Jones.
Showmanship.
How do you rate this entrance? From putting you on the spot.
Crazy things done in a ring that you've never seen before.
Style of the opponent or whatever.
Shane Mosley learned that last Saturday night. Again.
Record-breaking achievements.
He's Ruiz is hurt. And John Ruiz has tasted Jones's power.
Roy Jones Jr., he beat the likes of James Toney and James Toney Prime, Bernard Hopkins. Roy Jones Jr. went from 154 to heavyweight champion of the world. So, what caused his downfall? You can say time. Maybe he got old. Maybe it was him losing all that weight in 3 months to go from heavyweight down to light heavyweight to fight Tarver. The weight that he gained for the Ruiz fight was muscle. He didn't just pack on weight to make the weight class. He had to make sure he was functional and kept everything that made him dynamic. He had to keep his speed. He had to have some kind of power. So you can't just sweat that off in 3 months. He had to lose muscle to get back down to the weight to fight Antonio Tarver. So age, weight loss, that contributed to it. But I really think what sent him to his demise, what caused his downfall, was this here.
Sustained attack against him.
That did it. It's kind of like Medrick Taylor. When the knockout happened, as soon as it happened, my older brother said, I hope that's not one of those knockouts that changes your career. That dude couldn't take a brisk win across the chin after that knockout. It was that shot. What caused that shot? But what allowed that punch to happen? Roy Jones, his entire career was seen as somebody who was very safe. He didn't take too many chances. Why did he get hit with such a thunderous punch? I was watching Roy Jones against Montel Griffith 2. And I remember that fight. And I remember that rematch happened because Roy Jones was disqualified. And Montel Griffith was walking around saying that he dethroned the monster. He dethroned the king. And that got under Roy's skin. And Roy knocked him out, I think, the first round or something like that. It was first or second round. I think it was the first round. He knocked him out. But in that fight, Roy opened up trying to knock him out. And it opened him up for some near misses. was too wild because he was emotionally compromised. What led to Roy's downfall started after Roy Jones Tarver won. Everyone thought that Roy, that it was a victory that was gifted to him. Though Roy clearly won the fight, that's how everyone was talking. And Antonio Tarver was saying that he was cheated. That got under Roy's skin. Roy wanted him immediately. And then in the stare down, Antonio Tarver said,
I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
That really got under Roy's skin. So now Roy is fighting with his emotions. It was a perfect equation for his downfall. So Tarver, he shoots the jab. And he was shooting the jab like that, you know, that those whole 2 rounds. He was kind of shooting to see what Roy Jones was going to do. And Roy Jones was almost responding to every punch he threw out because he was emotionally compromised. So every punch Tarver threw, Roy was trying to counter. So Tarver pawed with the jab. After the paw, Roy Jones instinctively was thinking about countering. Tarver is coming down with the left hook. He's coming up with the left hook. Roy, he's throwing his guard up and he sees the hook coming. The guy is so fast, he's so on his matrix stuff that he sees the hook coming and he figures, let me check hooking real quick in the midst of that and get out the way. Thought he could lean out of it. Tarver was too deep, and when he leaned back, he leaned right into the hook. What caused Roy's downfall was his competitive spirit. What caused Roy's downfall is why he's fighting tonight. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to watch that Roy Jones Jr. fight tonight. I'm going to watch that fight, man, and just hope and pray. And hope and pray. Hope and pray. It's his last fight. It's his last fight. ShowBizz the Adult. I'm out.
Everybody put your hands up. Tell your mom to put her hands up.